These are striking birds that are easy to recognize. They are about 30 centimeters long, and females are larger than male. The area from the base of the bill, running parallel to the eye and back along the neck, is black. The bill and forehead are light blue. A white line runs from below the eye and along the sides of the neck down to the chest. The back and belly are chestnut-colored. The light blue legs and toes are long. The African jacana is found across sub-Saharan Africa. It is generally resident, aside from seasonal movements. It lays 4 brown eggs marked with black in a floating nest. Males take responsibility throughout the incubation period, similar to shorebirds. The African jacana's main food is insects, but it also eats other invertebrates.
At sunrise, the wetland wakes, quiet, misty, alive. On floating leaves, the African jacana walks as if the water were solid. Look closely, a pale blue bill, sharp eyes, and markings built for this world. Those toes spread wide, distributing weight like natural snowshoes. Across the lily field, jacanas patrol their green islands. In silhouette, the bird becomes a symbol of balance. This habitat is a living carpet, plants, insects, and hidden movement below. The secret is the feet, impossibly long toes gripping floating vegetation. Every step is also a search, tiny prey along the leaf edges. A quick strike and a meal disappears in an instant. Even gaps are negotiable, if you know where to place your weight. Low to the surface, the wetland feels like a shifting bridge. Below, fish shadows glide, another layer of the same ecosystem. Chestnut feathers and a clean white line mark this unmistakable species. Among lilies, the jacana blends into beauty and danger at once. A call cuts through the reeds, contact, warning, or claim.
The female controls territory and the breeding system around it. Her posture is confident, her presence decisive. She moves between patches, guarding a network of floating domains. Multiple males may live within her reach, each with a role to play. One male preens carefully, preparing for the work ahead. Courtship is subtle steps, distance, and timing on trembling leaves. Nest material gathers where plants naturally lock together. The female may mate with more than one male in the same season, and after laying, she often moves on searching for the next partner. The wetland becomes a map of overlapping families as life fades. The stakes remain. The nest is simple. A floating platform, never truly still. She positions carefully. Every movement matters on water. Eggs rest on leaves, exposed to wind, waves, and predators. Now, the male takes over, inspecting and settling in. He reshapes the nest, pulling safety tighter around the clutch. The female departs, leaving the future in his care. For days he incubates, patient, quiet, relentless. Weather shifts, but the duty doesn't. A ripple nearby hints at danger moving beneath the surface. He scans, constantly ready to defend without a sound. Then the shells begin to crack life, pushing outward. Hatchlings emerge, tiny, fragile, and immediately at risk. This is the jacana's most famous moment. The father carries chicks under his wings. Little heads and legs peek out hidden warmth, moving shelter. He leads them across floating plants, like a careful guide. He shows them where to feed, how to find food on a leaf. A chick tries and learns. With every small peck, a shadow passes overhead, and the wetland holds its breath. The father spreads his wing, turning himself into cover. They vanish into reeds, where visibility drops and survival rises. Water beads on feathers, evidence of constant movement through wet life. Across open patches, he carries them again, steady, deliberate. As days pass, the chicks grow bolder, testing their own steps. Even their toes tell the story small, now built to lengthen. Together, they reach richer feeding grounds. In warm light, the family looks peaceful, but the wetland never truly is. Around them, the ecosystem hums, frogs, insects, and endless motion. But wetlands are fragile when water recedes. Floating worlds break apart. The jacana depends on these plants. Without them, the walk becomes impossible. Up close, the bird seems calm, yet always alert. At sunset, the wetland quiets again. Another day survived, and the jacana's story remains. Balance, adaptation, and relentless care. Hatchlings emerge tiny, fragile, and immediately at risk.